set it up to all right, I'm ready.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Denver Broncos.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. And off we go here from Mile High. And across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
To throw right away is Ward. Rolling to the left. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
From the gun, here's Ward. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, Ward. That's caught. It's Patrick Smith. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Cleveland. Again, it's Ward. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. It is a big play for the Browns. It covers 51 yards. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal.
Viking 18.
Chubb. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get, the offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Good blocking, and he's in. Nick Chubb, touchdown Browns. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
the kicker on.
Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Get it. Huh. 70 ranges. 70 ranges. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let's go.
Get out of the gun is Milton. Exiting the pocket right.
Oh!
He's got it!
I seen the click on that building.
All the way. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Broncos. It's his
He's a good.
first
It's a
touchdown
nice
this
17.
year.
That's 11
Goes
with
there
that.
on the extra point, and the Broncos come right back to tie it at 7.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
On the set.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Come on. Come on. Hey.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. He'll find his man, Lambert Smith.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's second and 4.
Here we go. 6, 3, 3.
Here's a designed run. And he gets this up close to the first down, marking at the 32.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3, 3.
Now, this looks like a design run.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
19, 70, shoot the look. 18, 5, 7, 5, left wing, 19, Buffalo 18.
To throw is Ward. Catch left side is made by Higgins. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Let's go now.
Now it's Ward. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Ready? Tackle and left, Cougar 19. Ready?
Here's Ward. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. 14 on the pickup. It's a Browns first down.
And the Browns first down.
Here we go, here we go.
14. First down, Browns.
40, 70. Go.
Ward to throw again. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
60, number 2. 19, 18. Cut 19. Cut 65. 65.
Throwing again is Ward.
Ooh.
Throw there on second down. Going to be incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Back in 60. 70.
They snap it to Ward. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have a Browns first down. How about that for a big play on 4th and 10? They get almost exactly what they needed and move the sticks.
Ready? Back to 60. Back to 60. 70.
They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Cleveland.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's second and 9-yard line.
He'll step up and run this.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third.
Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football as they come up now on 3rd and 7. Throwing is Ward. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Cleveland. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Now, the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Broncos 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Vikings, 18 Pioneer. Top 19, 60 Maverick. Trap 60, trap 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Ready. Crackle.
To the air, it's Milton. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
On the set.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
60 Bobcat. Dragon 60. Cowboy 80.
Milton will look to throw it again. Open man downfield is Smith. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 32 yards. Throw once more. Here's Milton. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he will score! Touchdown, Denver.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Jim Ray DK now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st down, it's Ward. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Throwing, Ward.
Ooh.
They're trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To the air again. Ward. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The extra point is good. And the Browns have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the jump. Let's go now. Turn back, 19 Cardinals, 19 Lions.
On 1st down, here's Milton. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
2nd and 10.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 tight. 19 tight. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. Let go.
The shotgun. A throw from Milton. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Browns say they have it, and they do.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 14 on that one. 1st down, Cleveland.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain. From 31, here is 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Cleveland. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
The extra point is good. And the Browns have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Cowboy. Ready.
Milton down to throw on 1st and 10. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
So just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He's going to air this one out. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
60. 79 Broncos. Ready, right?
They'll go. Here's Milton. That's taken in, and he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
60 Maverick.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Milton. Forced to his right. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Craig and I return to Denver after this.
Ready up.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves.
On the give, it's Smith. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd down and 9.
Here we go. Cougar 19. 19 tight. Ready.
From the gun, here's Milton. And Cap reels it in on the right side. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Denver 1st down.
10 for 11.
1st down.
Go.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready.
Get out of the gun is Milton. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Track 60. 60 Bison.
Now Milton. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being wasted down.
Bronco 80. 19 Lions. Go.
To the air once more is Milton. That is caught. Through. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown Broncos. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The PAT up and good. Broncos are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, it's Jim DK. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, Ward. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play, throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Cowboy 80. 18, Rattler. Trap 50, trap 50. Warriors 17. Ready, ready.
Out of the gun, Ward.
Oh, I was about to say, come on.
Very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
7 Tigers. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Mustang 19.
Shotgun snap for Ward. Catch left side is made by Higgins. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Again, it's Ward. To the left side and taken in by Downs. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
At the 45-yard line.
70, 79, 70 Lions. 70 Lions. 13, Pioneers. Ready.
Throwing again is Ward. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's a Browns first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Cleveland.
That one's on target, and it is good. From the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the play fake, it's Milton. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Ready? Panther 11. Here we go. Start. 60 Vikings. Come 19. Come 19. 19 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 19 Tigers. 19 Tigers. Go.
Throwing on first and 10 is Milton. The Browns have it.
Can't hear it that
With the importance being placed on yards we're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards are never more important than protecting the ball. So it needs to continue to be stressed. Yes, we want the big explosive play after the catch, but never at the expense of the ball.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cowboys,
From the gun, here's Ward. Oh, they've left the tight end wide open in the middle of the field. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Browns. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. And the Browns will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Broncos 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
On 3rd and long, here's Milton. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's to the sideline and intercepted. And the Browns are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
50 Bobcat, 50 Bobcat. 18 Cardinal, 18 trap 50, trap 60. Buffalo 18, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Warriors 17.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. There's that man again, another catch. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
66 yards.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A gain of 66 yards.
When you get big gains like that, Mike, it's pretty easy to see why that stat line just continues to grow. And the defense doesn't come away with a plan to stop this guy. We could have a record-setting performance on our hands.
Ready.
On 1st down, Ward.
Oh,
Ball comes out. And one of the Browns is in there. And yes, Cleveland able to retain possession. Throwing is Ward. A dive and a catch. Incredible. This has been bizarre. From 2nd and a mile on a huge gain, but still short of a 1st down.
But it's
3rd and long.
Let's go. Let's go.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. He's got it inside the 5. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Cleveland. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. The extra point is up and through. And the Browns are going to extend their lead.
Broncos 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready? 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Here we go. Start. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 18 Pioneer. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Fake the give, and now it's Milton. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Ready? 7 Viking. 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Again, working deep downfield. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. He stayed right with them, and will bring up 3rd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Ready?
To the air on 3rd down is Milton.
Come on.
Downfield, got him, and he's got it.
Come on, baby.
And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 50 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Warrior 70. 79 Broncos. Ready?
Throwing again is Milton. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
I think their sideline celebrated just a little prematurely, because if you look closer, Mike, it's pretty clear. The receiver did not possess the ball while having both feet inbounds. Missed opportunity there.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Denver. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Broncos 29. Jack Fox set to kick
The
off.
kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Past midfield. It's a foot race. And he couldn't get inside the pylon, but spectacular return. He's set up his team with 1st and goal.
3-yard line.
Oh, man, you know he wanted that one. He's going to wind up just short of the goal line, but what a return it was. When he got to midfield, Mike, I thought he was gone. I mean, it won't be a touchdown, but he set his guys up 1st and goal, and that was electric to watch.
Quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal at the
Look
3.
at that kicker hangs the
Bellinger,
ball
the
out.
tight end, is the one in
You
motion.
hit the wrong thing.
Here's Chuck. Tremendous pursuit. They force him out of bounds behind the line. It'll be a loss of 3 on the play.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Ready? Cougar Knights.
He'll keep this himself. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
I didn't do that.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Now Ward on 3rd and goal. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Browns will extend their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Come on. Set, Buffalo 8, Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. Mustang 19.
On 1st down, here's Milton. And this is too far. Incomplete.
And this is the tricky element of these deep balls, Mike. You want to hit the guy in stride. You want the touchdown. You want the beautiful highlight play. But sometimes you're better off underthrowing a receiver than you are overthrowing them, because as we see time and time again throughout the league, an underthrown deep ball, more times than not, leads to a pass interference call. And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the 1st half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Viking 18. Ready.
And out of the gun is Milton. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
But it's 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Milton. Now the hawk. It's Metcalf. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckle. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball to tie his point, but come down with the pick.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. On 4th down, here's Milton. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the 2nd half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
70 Lions. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 19 Titans. 60 Mavericks.
Ward. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
25 yards.
That's a dozen. Catch number 12 and a first down.
On the ball, on the ball.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Cut 19, cut 19. Mustang 19, 79 Bronco, 60 Wildcat, 60 Wildcat. 18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18. Ready?
Shotgun snap for Wolf. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Go. 60 Bison, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Let go.
Out of the gun, Ward. That's caught. And it's Lambert Smith. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
Here we go.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. And the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third, they need 8.
Ready? Snap.
He'll look to throw. Moving to his right. This is caught 2. And he cannot be stopped. He is into the end zone again. Touchdown, Browns. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara, players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game. The extra point, up and good. And the Browns will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Let's go now.
Here's Milton now on first and 10.
Oh, get out of here.
Throw, that's complete on the slant.
Get out of here. That's going to be good.
And he will score.
That's going to be good.
Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this
One back away and incomplete. Good work there defensively. The try for 2 does not work. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Start.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw.
Come on.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. He was looking for Tim DK that time. It's second down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Morrell in motion. We'll try and run it here, and it's Chubb. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up. And
they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Cleveland. And with that, NFL history, that's the record. 7 touchdowns in one game.
The kicker on for the point after.
And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Get it.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. He'll let this one go deep for Thomas. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
Now, faster.
And the Broncos 1st down.
Bronco 80.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
70 Ranger. Ready.
Throwing is Milton. And he will score again.
That Brian Thompson stopped me.
Touchdown, Denver. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. No problem there on the extra point. And the Broncos are able to edge a bit closer.
Broncos 42.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game.
On the ready. Ready. Drop 50. Drop.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
60 Eagles. Go. Lightning 870 Timberwolves.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. They get the for 29 yards.
19 tight, 19 tight. Nothing, 19.
To the air again. Ward.
Boom.
That one intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. He gets free. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown Broncos.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Browns take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ready?
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18. Check out.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Ready? Go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He keeps it himself. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
Come on, come on. Set.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
It's second and inches.
Moreau in motion.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
On second down. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
That's another Browns first down.
Here we go. Jack.
At the 22-yard line.
Luka 19.
Now faking the give. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, work to do now as they come up on second and 1. They'll drop to throw.
Come on, baby.
Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up third and real long.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready, set.
Here is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 10, 7,
On play action, here's Milton. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just...
Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted.
Look at that.
And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
I got him. Hold me. Big Ryan. Let's go. Ready?
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, smash Bronco. Here we go. 19 Tiger. Hey, check that. Street. Check out.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he's going to have the 1st down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good. And the Browns are able to extend the lead.
Broncos 49.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 3. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
On the jump. Get it.
They'll run it to start the drive, and here is Smith. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Hurry.
No gain on the
Back
play.
row 80.
Brings up
Back
2nd
row
and
18.
10 at the 30-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Milton. In trouble, and down he goes.
Now.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden.
Nigga still 18 plays away. This nigga ain't going.